Hello, how y'all doing? Welcome to Way Back Wednesday. And today we're looking at an Italian die-cast company, Mebetoys. Mebetoys started making die-cast in 1966. What you're looking at right now is a Mercedes-Benz 250 SE. Mebetoys produced this one in 1967. Check it out as it goes around the turntable. Two-door coupe. Doors open. Look at the interior. Got a shifter in there. Trunk opens. There's a suitcase. And I really like this grille. The grille opens with the hood. And there's a big motor. Take a look at the base. Made in Italy, Scala 1 to 43rd. This is number A19. The Mercedes-Benz 250 SE. What I like, they did a good job on the details on the back. It says 250 SE, and there's the emblem. And the front emblem, look at that. It's exactly like the real one. All right, next up, got an Italian car maker, Lamborghini Miura P400. This one was produced in 1967 also. That's a sharp car right there. That's Italian muscle. These cars fetch a pretty penny nowadays. Hood comes up, spare wheel. I like these doors. A little wedge right there. There's the interior. Nicely done. Got louvers. Motor, nicely detailed motor. See all those bells for the carburetors. Look at that. It's pretty cool. And the back and the base. Lamborghini. Next one, we've got a car that you may have never heard of or seen before. Guess what that is? That is a Corvette. That is a 1963 Corvette Rondine made by Pininfarina, the Italian car designer. This car was made especially, there was one car made, and it was made for the 63 Paris car show. And you can see some of the features. Got the C3 Corvette, you know, the back. You can see in here they modified, or they did changes on the rear quarters, sloped the front a little bit more, maybe. Let's take a look at this motor. That could be a big 427 V8 in there. Doors open. Pretty cool. That's all the parts we got moving on that one. There's the bottom. Corvette Rondine Pininfarina. This one is number 22. And says right there on the fender, Pininfarina, right there. And on the back, it says Corvette Rondine. That's a pretty cool car. Very, very unusual. Next up, a Porsche Carrera 10. A Le Mans race car right there. That is super cool. This one was also made, now this one was made in 1968, or issued in 68. It's got the opening back, the doors, you see in there. You got to be careful with these little doors because of the angle. And then the hood, there's the spare. It's pretty cool. The back and the base. Super cool looking car. Not to be outdone, we've got a Ferrari. Same type body style for that era. This is a P4, Ferrari P4. Another cool car. It's got those Ferrari wheels, those star pattern. This one's got the opening hood. I would say that's an oil cooler. Doors open. Now this one's a right-hand drive. Oh, and check this out. On this, got that shifter down there in the door seal, in the floor. You see that? And the back. Cool car. P4. Let's get those two up there together. Can you imagine seeing those two go down the home stretch in the 67 Ferrari or Le Mans? That was cool racing back in that day. Next up, we'll go from the racetrack to the lap of luxury. And there you have the Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow. Cool looking car. It's got a lot of opening parts on this one. There's the trunk. And the door. Look at that dash, man. Look at the dials on that dash. And got that big motor in there. Silver Shadow. Pretty cool. Nice die cast, 1 to 43rd. Then we go from a big size British car to a little bitty British car. Little sporty. This is called an Innocente Mini Minor. Now actually, even though this is a Mini Minor that's British, they, at that time in the 60s, they sent all the parts to France, and France assembled these cars and sold them in France and that part of Europe. Innocente or Innocenti. That's a cool car. I restored that one. Now this base has got this is a silver base. And this one must have gone on in a display case because it's got the little screw hole in the bottom of it. That's pretty cool. think the back opens. No, but the trunk does. And boy, look at that little bitty guy in there. It's a teeny tiny engine, but that's a little car. It don't need a lot of power to get down the road. All right, next up, we'll go to the Far East. Now this one's in need of maybe a paint job, and I might get around to it eventually. But that is a Toyota 2000 GT. That's a one-of-a-kind, cool-looking car there. Now that car, the convertible version of that, was in the James Bond movie. Maybe the first or second one, I can't recall, but it was a Sean Connery movie. That's a cool car. Kind of looks like that Datsun 240Z. Or later on, a Nissan. But there's the motor. And these doors do open. Right-hand drive. And I think the back door. Yep. That's spare. And there's the base. $2,000 GT. I guess the reason I haven't restored that one is because it's still got all the original decals on it. Next one, go back to the UK. Got a Lotus Europa. Whoa, sorry about that. That's a pretty cool little car. This one we got the back end opens up. Now on the motor, I don't know if you can see that, it says Ford Lotus. It's a pretty good little detailed car. They did some good details on these cars. Interior. Got the spare. Lotus Europa. We've got one more. Got another Lamborghini. Lamborghini Urraco. Now this one was made in 1971. And in 1970, Mattel purchased Mebetoys. Take a look at that. That's pretty cool. Doors open. Also got some cool looking seats in there, racing seats. Let's see. See if we can't get that. There it is. There's a spare. And in the back, there's the motor compartment. It's pretty cool the way they got those louvers on there matched up when you open that. Look at the bottom of this one, and you can see right there, Mattel's put their mark on there. This is number 47. Well, there you have it. Mebetoys of Italy. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I enjoyed, as always, sharing my collection with you. Check out this Friday's video, Flashback Friday. And I'll see you next Wednesday with another version of Way Back Wednesday. Have a good one.